We have taken you on tours of all 5 of the Disney World Value resorts, and now it's time to pit them against each other and let you know which one we like the best. Let's go. We have stayed in all of the Value resorts multiple times and had a fantastic time. There is nothing wrong with any of the resorts. However, if they are all in your budget and all available for your travel dates and you're trying to evaluate which one's going to be best, some are probably going to be better than others. And so we are here to help you with that. Let's talk through it. Coming in at 5, 4, and 3 on the list are going to be the all-star resorts. They are very, very similar to each other. They're large resorts, brightly themed, fun, and they share buses between them sometimes to get to and from the parks. However, we have to use the tiniest details in order to differentiate them to rank them. So number 5 is All-Star Movies. The reason this perfectly fine resort is coming in at number 5 is that when the All-Star resorts do share buses, which is more common during busy times of the day or busy times of the year, All-Star Movies is often the last to be dropped off and picked up. So that means by the time the bus makes it to you, there may not be any place left to sit. And coming in at number 4 is All-Star Sports. Unlike All-Star Movies, All-Star Sports is the first of the All-Star resorts to be dropped off and picked up when the buses are shared between them. The main downside to this resort, however, is that those seats are often filled by big groups who are very likely to stay here. That includes school groups and cheer groups, etc. So be aware of that when you are trying to decide where to stay. And by process of elimination, you probably figured out number 3 is All-Star Music. Unlike the other 2 All-Star resorts, All-Star Music has the family suite option in addition to their normal standard room layouts. They are slightly less expensive than the suites that you can book at Art of Animation, but you still get all the same space and the kitchenette and other amenities there. The additional room layout option here makes All-Star Music our favorite of the All-Star resorts, especially for families of 5 or 6. Coming in at number 2 is Art of Animation Resort. This is the newest of all of the Value resorts, and it is incredible. It is fun and colorful and 100% Disney, just some of the best theming in all of Disney World. Most of it is family suites, themed after Lion King, Finding Nemo, and Cars. With the standard size rooms being Little Mermaid. They also have the Skyliner option here, as well as a better than average food court. Just a lot of pluses. However, the biggest downside is the cost. And that's why it is at number 2, because I think if you are shopping in the value category, you are hoping for value pricing. And most of the rooms being suites makes them more expensive because they are bigger. But even the standard size rooms, the Little Mermaid rooms, are more expensive. They are further away and they are rarely part of promotions. So while this resort is a big favorite overall in all of Disney World, in the value category, the higher price docks at some points because it's not quite the value as number 1. Coming in at number 1 is Pop Century Resort. This is hardly a hot take. I think it is one of the few things in the Disney niche that nearly everyone can agree on. Even before the Skyliner was installed, it ranked number 1 because of the direct buses, which are a huge selling point over the other resorts while still having an affordable price. Now, with the Skyliner, it might be a hair more expensive, but we think it's worth it. And the additional transportation option has solidified its spot as number 1 on this list and the best value, in our opinion, in all of Disney World. There you have it. That is our rankings of all of the value resorts. I am curious, did you make a decision for an upcoming trip? Or do you have a different ranking than us? Would love to hear your thoughts.